What's good? What's good? What's good? This your boy AKJB, aka Mr. Arkansas, aka Boosie Manion. Well. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Um, Need some more subscribers, need some more viewers. Today I had a day off today for one of my jobs, but I'm still doing another job, my second job, the one I always do. It never stopped for me. You know what I'm saying? I always gotta make my money. But it's been real hot in the NBA for last week. From the beginning of the NBA schedule to now. It's been 4 50-point games going on. Two of them 50-point game was on October the 23rd, 2025. This one, Mr. Aaron Gordon. He made his history in his 50-point game on the NBA season opener night against the Warriors. Um, it's hot. It's pretty hot for him. You know what I'm saying? So he started off with the 50-point game for this year. The second game, you shouldn't be no surprise. This guy, Mr. SGA for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He dropped 55 points on the Indiana Pacers on the same day, October 23rd, 2025. Number two, that was number two. Number three, Austin Reeves. Since he had no LeBron or Luka, he dropped 51 points on versus the Kings, Sacramento. October 26th, 2025. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna have some more 50-point games because long Luka sitting out, long LeBron ain't coming back for a while. He gonna have quite a few of those right down the line. And the last one is Laurian Marketing for the Utah Jazz. Oh, he scored 51 points. You know what I'm saying? With 14 rebounds. Versus the Phoenix Suns on October 27th, 2025, which is yesterday. So the NBA, even though it's going through the stuff with the NBA gambling problems that which people is FBI investigating on. For us and scoring wise, we had well, NBA had 450-point performance during the week. Then you got some that was like in the 40s. So we got guys that really stepping it up right now to be or to not to be. Well, it's gonna have to be the number one scoring option, at least till the main scorers or main option get back. So, and you can have Victor Wembanyama. He scored a handful of points, 40. He had some 40-point games. Before Luka got hurt, he had a couple of 40-point games. But it's a lot of guys who actually stepping up. This guy named Keyshawn George from Washington Wizards. He done stepped up. He had some quite a good games in ways. But it's gonna be a lot of guys that have to take that role because a lot of starters are hurt, and which is a good thing because a lot of them guys have been sitting on the bench, and a lot of guys, some guys that do start don't really get an opportunity to score that many points or try to lead a team for a win. It's really stepping up for the first week of the season. Now this is the second week of the season. We're gonna see is it gonna be more stepping up, or doing what they're doing, or stepping up, put their finger uh you know what I'm saying, putting a milestone on stuff in the NBA, which is a good thing because, like I said, a lot of this main stars are hurt. So you really, it's just anybody chance to who's sitting on the bench or anybody who coming off the bench or anybody who's starting is getting the opportunity to score and do what they lovely doing or play defense or whatever. So it's gonna be a pretty good season. You ain't gonna never know who's gonna win on certain days. Um, even Giannis, he has some pretty good 40 points game, 30-point game, even 20 rebound game. So anybody in the NBA can score, rebound, assist, get the game winning shot, or anything. So I'm glad to see that type of effort going in the sports. But the outside is getting ridiculous. It's getting terrible. It's getting ridiculous with this gambling and all this scamming and all this. It's really putting the NBA in the spot right now. But for what I'm saying, if they keep on, it might be a lockdown. And the last one they had was like a 1999. But when they didn't really have too many games because of stuff. But as long as the league keep on getting this, as long as these players keep putting the league in a spot, it might be shorter games. So what more can they do besides suspend a person, fine them? It might just get to the point that they might get tired of doing it, and it might end up suspending people for indefinitely. So all the NBA guys that are doing this crazy stuff, the coaches are doing crazy stuff. You're putting yourself in jeopardy for somebody to take your spot. Is what you doing, or not being just not close to being in the league. So I don't know what's going on with these players and why they're doing it, but for me, I think they really need to stop it because they're gonna end up losing everything that they work for, and to me, I don't think it's worth it. Just because you're gonna be greedy and try to make more money than you already have, and to not to be what I'm saying, putting no jinx on nobody, but you really putting the jinx on yourself for the stuff you're doing and doing stuff on the outside which it don't make no sense, and putting yourself in harm's way, putting your family in harm's way, and putting everybody else on the spot that they got to do something to realize they got to have something we stop. Something got to be stopped for stuff like this. We're gonna get to the point that they're gonna in the sports in the sports gonna want nobody to gamble at all, or they're gonna take a risk on it and lose everything. So the bottom line is, why would you wish to take a risk to cost you everything that you work for? Makes sense to folks, makes don't make sense to a lot of people, but hey, if it was me, and I know I'm losing a lot of money and ain't gonna gain too much of it, but because I'm taking a risk of trying to do other stuff, I wouldn't do it. Real good. But I just want to give y'all a report on how many 50-point games happening this week. And there's gonna be some more 50-point games, maybe 60. I believe somebody probably going one of these days are really gonna go off and go get to chasing the great Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kobe had 81. So you score 50, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 60. Anywhere you go, you gonna be in the record books. You know what I'm saying? If you never have an opportunity to get 40, 50, then you might think you got that night. You, you gonna you gonna be on fire. And you gonna realize everything you shoot gonna go in. And the crazy part about it, you can add more stuff if you tack the basket and get fouls. There's free throws with it. So who knows? You might get to the point you get a 50, 60 point game, maybe 70, or chase down Kobe who got 81. So, God rest his soul. But everybody wanted these days, I think all players had their mind that one of them days they're gonna go for a top score. So just put that in the aspect of anybody who plays sports. Anybody that plays sports like that gonna want to one day get a high scoring number, and that's why stuff like this happens all the time. So it's not a surprise to me. There's gonna be more people to come to keep doing it. So subscribe to my channel. Hit, give me a thumbs up on this video. Hit that like button soon. Get in. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get some more subscribers, some more viewers, and trying to get monetized. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube. Or, try to see what that feel like to work on. And even though I still got 2 jobs, I might end up getting another one. You know what I'm saying? Try to hustle through the winter. So for that, y'all stay y'all stay, safe. Stay out of trouble. I mean gambling, scamming, robbing, any damn thing, or raping folks, or do whatever. Stop doing dumb stuff and make you some money. Stay the hell out of. Matter of fact, stay the hell out of harm's way. Don't put nobody else in no harm's way, and don't you get yourself in a mess. But it's hard telling people that, as you see right now, while the NBA going through stuff, while the National Football Association going through stuff, baseball going through stuff, hockey going. It's just every sport is going through stuff, for a lot of stuff, including domestic violence, drinking, and you know, drugs. I just don't know when it's gonna stop. People get all the information. People got what they need to start. You know what I'm saying? People got all this info, but people still doing it. Hey, long you, I feel like I know you want to live your life, but living life what y'all doing in the outside of the world is dumb. And if nobody don't realize that, they will realize that when them bars, or you or you be laying in the cemeteries in a grave site, dead and gone. So, like I said, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up on this video. You know, help a brother out. Help me get monetized, and if I can get monetized, I appreciate it. And just when people keep watching stuff I say, or give somebody some type of advice about something that can help them. And me personally, I live my life pretty good. I stay out of trouble, so um, one day I'll try to get a video, try to help people for not doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. But it's only for people who want to learn how to stay out of trouble and not to do this and not to do that. But maybe I'll do that one day and make a video and try to show you or tell you. Well, you don't have. I can't show you, but I can tell you certain ways to stay out of trouble. If you a young person and you try to grow up and do something with your life. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think about that. Um, ain't nothing else I can say. Say, peace.